Hi guys, and welcome to Classic World Comedies, Facts, and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is on Goober Powell, actor George Lindsey. Jim Lindsey was the guitar player, right? Anyway, he revealed Andy Griffith would not budge on his salary in the Mayberry reunion movie. In 1986, when Andy Griffith made the decision to get the old Andy Griffith Show gang together for the television film Return to Mayberry, he offered George Lindsey a sum that the Goober actor simply could not accept. Griffith contacted the actor again, and his request surprised Lindsey. Andy Griffith started reaching out to the Griffith Show cast for the Return to Mayberry reunion television movie special in 1986. Everyone was available to appear except for Aunt Bee actress Frances Bobbier, as well as Floyd the Barber actor Howard McNear, who died in 1969. As Andy and Don, The Making of a Friendship in Classic American TV show author Daniel Devise wrote, in February of '86, the Griffith principals traveled to Southern California wine country to begin shooting Return to Mayberry. The exception was Frances Bobbier, Aunt Bee, he continued. The official explanation was illness, but Frances simply wasn't interested in returning to Mayberry. She refused to record even a few lines to be played, like a voiceover from beyond in a scene that had Andy visit her grave. Dean Hargrove, an executive producer of the film, went on to help create and produce Griffith's next success, Matlock. He was quoted as saying that the actors and crew weren't all that unhappy that Bobbier declined. Initially, George Lindsey was hired in the 1960s for the Andy Griffith Show for the role of Gomer Powell. When Griffith met Jim Nabors, however, the show star and his producers agreed that Jim Nabors was a better fit for the role of the innocent, slightly dim-witted gas station attendant. Although Griffith did eventually hire Lindsey to play Goober Powell when he was called up for Return to Mayberry, he took the opportunity to avenge the snub. If the producers paid us some more money, that meant less money for them, he wrote. So those decisions always come down to the bottom line, and that meant our pay was never extravagant. Return to Mayberry producers offered me $20,000 to play Goober. I turned them down, and they withdrew the offer. A short time later, Andy, who was also executive producer for the project, called and asked if I would do the part for $20,000 as a personal favor to him. Of course, I said yes. How could I not? Return to Mayberry was a big hit and welcome reunion for much of the cast, Devise wrote. The film was part movie, part reunion show, and on those terms, it far exceeded Andy's dim hopes. The writers wisely built the story around the friendship between Andy and Barney. The former cast were grateful to Griffith for the opportunity to revisit a happy time in their lives. Return to Mayberry was the nicest thing Andy could have done for anybody, recalled Mitch Jane of the Dillards, the bluegrass ensemble Andy had discovered and promoted on the Griffith Show two decades earlier. It told people that he had never forgotten the place or the people who have loved him for creating it. I don't know. If they weren't expecting it, if Andy wasn't expecting it to be as big as it was, maybe that's why the money was so low, possibly. I don't know. I make no excuses for this. And I'm sure he wasn't the only one who had word on what they got paid. I thought it was real special of him to actually call George and talk to him himself. I think it was more about, for Andy, it was more about getting them all together, you know. And the movie was not that great. I mean, they could have done different things to make it better, in my opinion. Like add a laugh track would have been great, I think, and better writing maybe. But it was really nice to see them all get back together again. I would have liked to see Otis still be a drunk, but that's just me, and they wouldn't do that because it's not politically correct. But that's all I got for you here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please like this video. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you. And I'm praying for you.